Hello everyone, this is Foxhound coming back again with another video. Today I'm going to bring you the Air Moscow. We are still locked in on the alpha test, of course, so we have to wait until the game comes with an update so that way we can play with other players. But anyways, until we wait, we are just going to bring this battleship over here because I have to check offline. What are my thoughts about this battleship? Fairly expensive on the matter at some point. People think that is very exclusive. I think it was one of the first battleships that came in the game, especially with this camouflage over here, which looks actually very nice on Moscow. Yeah, it has two. I mean, the cannon is not the main thing over here, but it has 4 grenade launchers and, of course, a secondary cannon that actually reloads fairly quickly. So your strings rely on that. Plus, you have a total of 2 sets of missiles that you can use and a helicopter. So we're going to bring this into battle. As you can see, maximum speed is 12 knots, so it is not fast. Actually, it is fairly slow. This is one of these battleships that I always thought, oh, what will it be if I have it? So we're going to give it a shot over here, and actually makes me think, because recently, for example, we got another cruiser, Boston, which actually it's even at the level of a battleship level, let's put it this way. So makes you consider battleship players. Is it worth it now to have a battleship if you're going to have a cruiser like that? I'm more than happy to hear your comments. Of course, battleships are one that I really enjoy playing with, but well, one of the main classes that I prefer. This battleship also as well has a good amount of air defenses as well, one of the highest of the game. So it makes it very good. Thank you very much for bearing with me over here. Yeah, and hope that in the following days we are going to get unlocked from the alpha test. I'm going to bring some ranked matches over here and also fight with other players. So what are my thoughts about this battleship in general right now? Just as you can see, we are just cruising it. I'm not using main strategies or bots, so we are just going to throw it in front of anything and then just start testing the grenade launchers. Namely speaking over here, right? Remember, you also have the cannons in front as well. It turns fairly slow as well, fairly slow. So you really feel that, yeah, mobility is one not the best thing. Let's put it this way. But we're going to compare it in contrast to the firepower that it can create. And as you can see, we are trying to get some people over here. Test number 1, right? The cannon. Yep. So you see, I was able to target over there. I'm going to now throw everything. The good thing about Moscow is that you are just pretty much able to continue spamming and spamming your cannons, your grenade launchers. Yep. And it's very good for that matter. But is it good enough? I'm going to sit over here, right? This is why it is good, let's put it this way, that you are able just to produce a high amount of DPM. Of course, you're so that when you're standing in front of this ship just casually. Is this something that you should consider getting? I mean, just for nostalgia. It's very tricky to say. It depends if you like slow battleships or fast battleships. The slower a battleship is, sometimes you have higher damage, which can come on just one very big burst, or you can have multiple bursts of damage on a period of time. Let's put it this way. So it is faster. We are going to again look for the other two. But yes, you really feel how slow it is. For example, in contrast to something crazy like, for example, Alsace. I really do feel the speed, how sluggish it is. But at the same time, if you position it in in a good way. Let's put it this way: if you are in front of a ship, I think you will be able to make the most of it. So we are going to slowly and steady navigate this, as of course we have the wonderful camouflage over here showing in front. Yep. So let's see what we have over here, right? We have just a couple of one ship that is trying to be on the distance attacking. So we are going to head over there, right? But I will say that so far it's a very nice looking battleship. It has a lot of air defenses, but I don't think so far it will justify to get it. You have better battleships out there that are better and cheaper. However, it is usable. Yeah, by all means. I like the factor that you can just get close and just spam a lot of attacks with it. So here we go, right? We have a running destroyer over there. I'm not even going to bother using flares. Apologies if my comment is a little bit slow. I have a couple of kidney stones going on and I feel just terrible, but that's just the way that it is. Okay, so you're able to see how much damage I'm able to do. I have the secondary cannon. I would say that's something that I like the most about this battleship, which reloads fairly quickly, right? So here goes, right? Down with this ship. Now we are going to target the next one, right? I think it's in front of us. Yeah, it's right there. So we're going to start heading towards this battleship. I think it is Montana. So Montana is actually fairly slow. Yeah, so it's one of those battleships that has good firepower, but is very slow, and you do most of the damage if you are close, and if you use your torpedoes. So let's just bring it literally in front of this. He's coming towards us, so we don't have to look for it, right? So yeah, he got a very good amount of hits over there. Because bear in mind, these are bots. Of course, they are different, and the AI in some circumstances cannot be the best, but well, still, we're able to see how much Moscow is able to punch some serious damage. Yep. So that's the objective, pretty much constant damage. We are going to start hitting on the last one. It's going to take us quite some time to do it with the battleship. I'm going to try to use the Defiant over here just to chip a little bit more damage and also to check if we are able to kill it with it. Maybe not, right? So yeah, we will just have to again turn it or just leave the match over there for now. Let's start reversing. Let's try to get Poncho, the names that they come up for the ships over here. Yeah, okay, so that was Poncho. Yeah, and that was overall victory. So I mean, overall it feels low, but you have constant damage with the grenade launchers and the cannon. It reloads fairly quickly. So this is something I will grab just for the nostalgia purposes. However, right now in the market, if we go for the market, you see HMS Hoodies at the moment 12k. That's pretty interesting, and the new grenade launcher is actually seems to be very good. If we go to the battleships, Kronstadt has increased its value. Let's try to find Moscow over here, right? So we have Lire, Joaquin. Joaquin is one of those that is very good. Isakov, I'm going to bring it over here as well. I always wanted to try Isakov, if I'm completely honest. So Moscow is rocking at a crazy value of 30 art coins, which is insane. 30 Archons. So, in my opinion, it is. I mean, for that amount of Archons, I don't think it's worth it. But if you have the Moscow, feel yourself privileged because it is a very nice battleship. But maybe if you offer a lower value, you may be able to get it. So yeah, this is something that people pay a lot for, but performance wise is not like wow, outstanding. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Leave in the comments what you like. Leave a comment, subscribe, and I'm looking forward to hear from you. I'm also looking forward to be unlocked from the alpha test, and then I'll catch up to you guys. This is Foxhound signing off. Have a good day, everyone.